Hey guys, how we doing today? Um, I am here to try to figure this out. I don't know if this is going to be possible, but we did get Vorpex, and we might do Sims 4 VR today. So that was kind of cool. Also, Rust is still doing the Twitch Rivals drops, so we might do a little bit of Rust and enable drops for a while for people, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll play some more League later on. But I am kind of excited to see if the VR for The Sims works. I mean, it would be pretty interesting to be able to look around inside. And we got a new microphone today. I wound up going to the local shop. It's like the music shop or whatever, and they got like used gear, a bunch of vinyl and stuff. And I saw this microphone the other day, and I asked the girl. I said, "How much is the mic?" And it was a lavalier, and she said, "Well, let me check." And she went back. She's like $39.99. I was like, "All right, let me go look it up, and then I'll come back." What I didn't realize was the part number I looked up was just the adapter for the mic, and I looked it up. It was like $100 for just the adapter, and I was like, oh, but I thought it was the whole microphone and everything. So I was like, oh, okay, that's worth it. So I went back today and I walked in and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that mic, and I walked back there and the price on it was written on it at this point. It was almost $200. And I went back to the front and she was like, oh, the price is on it now, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, he was like, oh, it was an expensive microphone. I paid like 300 for it. He said it was used, and then plus I have this extra part for it, which is the part I looked up, and and there was like, a couple extra parts for it actually, and he said, yeah, I paid a lot for it. It's like people use it for choirs, they put it above them or whatever. It can be used as a lavalier mic. He's like, how much did she quote you for it? And I said $39.99. He said, all right, $39.99 then. And so I was like, I'll give you $50 for it. Like, I appreciate it. So I wound up getting a new mic today. I did put a little like filter over it because it was getting a lot of plosives, and I can't find my pro screen right now for either mic. This is my normal mic that I use. Some of you guys have seen this. This is a CAD E100S. It's a good voiceover mic. I think I paid $3.99 for this one. It came like in a really nice like rosewood box. It would have been nice if I kept the box, but um, this works really good. It mounts in the back right here, and that's what you normally see. That's what the view is. And then this is the arm that I have. This is a CAD arm, this a CAD arm, and this is a CAD mic. But this had an adapter for it. It also has a lavalier where I can like clip it on. So kind of neat. Kind of stoked on it. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys my screen. I think I'm going to figure out how to do this in a way where you can see what I'm doing. I'm looking at green screens right now. I'm also watching the stuff on how to run Vorpex. So you guys will just come along for the journey. I was going to do it beforehand, but I figured as I started to watch this stuff, it might be good just to bring you in and see what you guys say about it. So let's see. I think Brave, perhaps. We go back down here to a screen capture, and we're going to bring up the screen, I believe. Okay, so this is my desktop. We have a video open. I'm going to turn down the volume. Oop. A little bit too far.
So you have to do it in this order. First, launch Steam VR. Then go down to your start menu and go to Start Vorpex. And then run The Sims 4. And The Sims doesn't have to be in your Steam library either. I have it on my Origin account and it runs just fine. In fact, after you've hit the Start Vorpex button, pretty much every application, including Photoshop and whatever else you got on your computer, is going to try to run in VR. So make sure when you're done, you go down to your taskbar and you hit the close or the exit Vorpex, because otherwise you're just not going to have a good time. And I know you want to ask, hey Smash, everyone calls me Smash, can you play this on a
Nobody calls
Quest
me
2?
Smash.
And yes, you can actually. And in
So
fact,
this is
you can do it
Sims
wirelessly.
4 in VR.
In my previous Sims 4 VR video, I was using Virtual Desktop, and for this one, I tried using the new Oculus AirLink feature, and you can also do it with a link cable.
Which I have a
Once
link
you're in
cable
The
as
Sims
well.
4, it's not terribly complicated. There's just 3 functions you need to know. One is the mouse wheel button, which will pop you in and out of immersion mode. And this is useful for if you're using menus, if you're going into the build mode, where being in VR and having the screen move with you is not practical. You know, you want to look around to where you're building. The next button is Shift Tab, Shift plus Tab, and this is what is going to pop you into first person mode. And this was a feature added to The Sims in 2019. So anytime you want to look in around in first person, just press Shift and
I
Tab.
just want to see if we can actually
And
get this
anytime
working.
you need to exit back out of that,
I think it'd be
same
pretty
command.
cool.
And the final button is Delete on your keyboard, and that's going to open up the Vortex menu. Now, I can't remember what was the default because I've changed them all to try to make it work for me. So I'm going to show each of the screens on here now so you can pause it accordingly. Every game you're going to want to have different options, so definitely going to open up the Vortex menu. Now, I can't remember, and the final button is Delete on your keyboard, and that's going to open up the Vortex menu. I've changed them all options. Hand tracking is go to the final option here and turn off the hand tracking, because otherwise, even when your controllers are nowhere in sight, it's going to track your hand, and by default it looks like a controller, and it's really going to cause some weird issues. It's going to pop you in and out of immersion mode, and I really don't even know why it does everything. So make sure you turn off this function because you're not going to like it. And that should do it. So if you have any questions, and having to jump out of first person mode just to open doors is a little frustrating, but you get so used to it. So hopefully you guys have fun, and definitely comment if you tried this and got it to work. I really want to make sure that other people are having success with this.
I want to get this mod. I want to get this working, and then I want to get like the full AWSD or ASWD, however you want to say it, AWSD. The movement. So being able like free movement, being able to walk around in Sims in VR would be kind of cool. Like build your own house, and then like go to the beach, build like a beach house or whatever, or do like a winter resort, and then just go and be able to walk around, walk up to the fire, walk away, do all that stuff, go to the beach, do whatever you want to do. I think it'd be kind of cool. All right, so let's give it a shot. I was also thinking about making like a church in The Sims, or like doing people who watch the stream, like I can make their character and then have them in the game as well. So interesting little things that could be done. All right, so looks like Streamlabs. Okay, so we're going to try to run this. I'm going to see if I can pull up I start the VR headset first. There's a piece I need for it. All right. Oh. I don't know what happened to my mic. It's my headset. Hmm. Oh, I know it went into my Oculus. Thankfully, you can still hear me though. There's a little piece that you can actually put into these that changes the gap between your eyes and the PC. All right, I'm gonna put this on the stream now. First, I have to load up something, I think. Guardian. Now, hopefully, it'll work through virtual desktop as well. I'm gonna show you guys what I see now. Let's close this out. I can see. It's funny. I can see myself, and I can see my screen, so I can see my everything that's going on. Where did it go? So I can hit the transition with my with my pads. Let's see. I'll just try and start something and see if it works. Frame rate. I think I just need to go to my Steam library, launch Steam VR. Glad to see you back. Thank you, brother, for all things that have strengthened. Christ strengtheneth me. Philippians 4:13. Amen. Thank you, brother. Oldner Gaming. And just before that, in Philippians 4:6, it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in all things through prayer, let your petitions be known to God with thanksgiving, and the peace of God that passes all understanding will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." It says, "Furthermore, brethren," and Paul says, if you have anything true, anything praiseworthy, anything pure, anything of good report, meditate on these things." That was just before that scripture. I'm trying to get this on screen, so bear with me. I think it might be working. Let's see if I can get it up. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, that's the settings for it. I think I actually have to run the game first. Let me see if I run it, if it'll allow me to. Sims 4. There's also another app I want to get that will actually hook into this so I can see the chat inside the VR headset. Oh. You can do it. This might not be as easy as I thought. I think I might have to update the origin. Here, I'll put you guys back on my screen here. while I'm doing this, I'm gonna put on some music and kick back this VR set. All right, that should be at least a little bit better for right now. And then let me put up something at least in the background right here while we're doing this, because I'm putting up account information. Let's put up my Steam account. Getting a little bit chilly. XD. I'm resetting my Origin account right now. If this doesn't work, we're gonna hop over to Rust, but I just figured I'd give it a shot, and it seemed like something that I probably could figure out while we're doing it. Let's see. All right, we updated that. Looks like Steam VR is up. See if this actually loads up. I'm inside of the VR headset in there, but I'm seeing if it'll actually run the game. Does not look like it wants to run. Play the game. Alright, this might take some finagling off stream, guys, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be a simple, just go-to thing, but it looks like the setting up the VR to do it. I'm going to exit out of VR here. It's going to be a bit more of a pain than I thought. So, I will set it up off stream, and then once it's actually working, I'll go ahead and test the stream, and then I'll bring it up. It should be pretty fun. So for now, I'm thinking maybe we should play some Rust. Oh. Let's go ahead and open that up. So, Rust, where art thou, O Rust? And that should just pop right up. Should not be an issue. With Rust, there's an event going on where they're doing drops, and some of the stuff in the drops is pretty cool. I'll show you guys in a second. Screen cap that. So, drops on Rust right now are... Where is my... I close... Oh, there we go. Oh, now you can see. So, drops. Let's see. Recently closed. Go to history. Amazon. Inventory Twitch. I think it's that. I think it's this one right here. The drop inventory. So these are all the drop inventories right now. We almost have a pair of pants unlocked. Disguise Toast has a box, and then he has this face mask, which is pretty popular. But there's like garage door, furnace, jackhammer, and a bunch of other stuff. But we already got the H June door and the trophy. So we're gonna enable drops, so anybody who watches our stream, they'll be able to get drops as well. And yeah. All right, and there's some music. Just out of nowhere. And we also had the Rust screen up, so I'm going to pull off game cap. And this should do this. Boom. And I'm going to check for new ones. I want like the newest server possible with like solo only. Just cause. Let's modify our title as well. We're just going to update our game. Okay, now we're updated on our stream. Let's see what we have populated here. Search servers. Oh yeah, we want modded. Solo modded. We'll look at top 7 hours. 332 people bi-weekly. This actually looks pretty good. Icefuse.net 5 times. We don't want it 5 times. 2 times is okay. It's still a little bit much, but I don't mind it, especially just solo duo. If there's a solo that is 14 minutes old, wow, 20 minutes old, 10 times. We want a 1 times. Rusty Smile, Vanilla Solo, Fresh Wiped, 10-8. Here we go. Wait, 209 ping. No. We want a low ping. So, looks like none of these are showing low ping except for the top 4, which the 7 hours, 2 times hollowed one might be nice. 49 Solo Duo, Trio Quad, no BP wipes, 6 days old. We'll look for perhaps another pingy, low ping. 45, 3x. 3x is just too much. 3x again, too much. 2x, fully wiped, 30 hours old, 60 people. Or 175 people, 60 ping. That's actually pretty good ping wise. Blue Lagoon, 6 days old. It's a weekly, it's about to wipe. Why can't we just have a vanilla solo experience? Solo vanilla. Do you got it? Nope. No Nilla. Solo 1x. No solo 1x. All solos seem to be solo only loot plus. Is there any solos? Here we go. Rusty Smile, vanilla solo, fresh wiped. Let me see if I can refresh this, and if we get a different result. I have the AC above me. Almost time to hook up my heater. Let's click back here, see if we can get a refresh on any of this. Inventory news. Play game. I don't know what happened here. Sometimes when you do the servers, it used to be old school really easy, but there's so many servers now. We're going to restart the game. Razor just said something to me. Not entirely certain what, but what did you say to me, Razor? Looks like train yard unloading tower they updated. So we're gonna play this for a bit and see what kind of start we can get. That's my mic. On the mic, right? Alright, let's see if we can get our servers popped again. There we go. 4 players, 2 servers. I doubt that. Come on. You can do it. 282. These should actually technically populate pretty quick. Ooh, I got a little bit of plosives going on. I think putting this mic off axis is actually probably better. So something like that. Slightly off axis. If you talk right in front of it, it becomes very plosive without a full pop filter. Slightly plosive. See what our speed test is. We're at 70 and 13 or something earlier. Last night I was at 130 and like 16 or 20 or something. Yeah, my net looks really bad right now. It's not even moving. That's not good. I wonder if I'm actually still live. Let me see my stream. Yeah, this 5G box. It's almost like I need like 2 connections just in case it drops. Let us see. Drops are enabled. Very good. Yeah, it looks like, I don't know, I have to grab my phone. I can hear that. Well, it looks like I'm having encoders too. They gave me an encoder. That's good news. I'm going to check it from my phone, which I know has a good connection right now. Oh, is it actually working? Alright, encoder is there. Everything looks clear. Bible.com. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to believe that my connection is back up either way. And I'm going to refresh this really quick. See what happens. 8180. This should populate. Yeah, something's wrong with my router, I can tell. Alright, I might have to restart the stream, guys, sorry. It looks like it's good. I don't know, I'm gonna check my speed test really quick. See if it gives me anything. Alright, speed test is about to start. Yeah, something's not right with my connection. I'm gonna have to restart. That's stinky. Alright, I'm resetting my connection now.